Greetings, brothers and sisters all around the world. My name is Esther Phuthego, all the way from Botswana. I attended Flock House Institute training in discipleship, leadership, and cross-cultural missions last year. And it wasn't my intention at first to attend this training, but the Lord had planned it for me. And I know that is the Lord who did it for me. He wanted me to be there. When this opportunity arises, I was in a state where I wasn't satisfied about my walk with the Lord. I was not satisfied with what is inside of me. I was empty in myself, but I was already teaching the word of God. I was a leader in the church. I was doing all kinds of activities in the church. I was serving faithfully, but I was empty in myself. So then I thought I should wait on God and see what the Lord has for me about the questions I'm having. And eventually this opportunity to attend Flock House training arose. And that's why I went for training last year. And when I got there, I opened my heart to the Lord to do with me as He pleased. Because I wasn't satisfied about serving a holy God, but I wasn't in holiness myself. I wasn't pursuing holiness as it should be. Like Hebrews 12:1 says, we should remove things that are not, that hinders us to serve the Lord. And the sin that so easily entangles us. And that was bothering me. And when I got to the training, I wanted the Lord to remove these things. I wanted to commit to whatever the Lord wants me to do. And the scriptures that came out for me, that popped up, that became rhema for me in the training, were 1 John chapter 3, verse 9 and 10, which talks about those who are children of God don't continue in sin because they have the seed of God in them. And those children of the devil are those who continue to sin. And the other scripture is Galatians chapter 5, verse 19, going down to 21. It lists all kinds of fleshly things, desires of the flesh. And that's where I was at. And those scriptures caught me. Children of the devil, and all kinds of things, adultery, fornication, lying, idolatry, witchcraft, murder, envy, all those kinds of things. They were happening in my life. And I thought I cannot serve a holy God the way I am. So I allowed God to work in me. And He did in the training. It was hard, brothers and sisters, but I committed to the process. I thought, I don't want to go back like this. I don't want to continue to teach the word of God the way I am. I don't want to live like this, empty, like I am empty, and putting up a face or a front in the whole world, teaching people what is not even inside of me. And I continue in the training, but it was not easy at all. The Lord continued to crush me and mold me and put me together the way He wanted to. And at the end of the training, I came back, and I can say to you, brothers and sisters, I now know what it is to have that intimate relationship with God, to serve the Lord in holiness. He says in His word, we should be holy as He is holy. And the Lord did not call us to work for Him. The Lord has called us into a relationship with Him. The Lord has called us to worship Him in truth and in spirit. And today I can also help my brothers and sisters who are in the same predicament. They are hurting, they are empty inside, but they continue to serve and work in the church. And work, thinking they are working for God. God doesn't want our works. He wants us. He wants us to have an intimate relationship with Him, not to work for Him. He wants us to worship Him. He wants us to serve Him in truth and in spirit. I would like to urge you, my brothers and sisters around the world, if you are one who is in the church and is hurting, you are even a leader, you are empty inside, but you continue to work for God. This is the training for you. I would like to urge you to go for this training, and you will never regret it in your life. And your life will change for good. You'll never be the same ever again. Thank you for listening.